Welcome to the book, Emotions, the mother of all investment Fck-Ups, the guide to keep your cool. There is a strong link between emotions and returns in trading and investing. Discover how to understand yourself, recognize the origins of these emotions, and learn how to manage them effectively. Chapter 1. Emotion in the financial market. Every new trader and investor has faced situations where emotions clouded their judgment. Investing and essentially trading is a game of emotional control. This book will explore all the emotions that can arise and how you can manage them to achieve better results. During every chapter, one explain the emotion and tell how they come and how to deal with it. Next to that, I will use personal stories to back it up because yes, I fucked up a lot of trades due to emotions. Why am I the right person to talk to you about emotions? I've written a book in Dutch about the brain and emotions because I'm very interested in this topic. Researched it deeply and created my first hardcopy book. Additionally, I've tried many things that led to mistakes and triggered strong emotions. I wanted to control these emotions better, so I learned a lot about managing them. Who better to learn from about emotion control than someone who has been through it all? The goal of the book. The purpose of this book is to equip you with the tools to manage your emotions effectively. I will use personal stories of mine to back up the theatrically part because yes, I have a lot of those stories, especially in the beginning while you start trading and investing. Every €10 you fictively lose feels terrible, which is normal, don't get me wrong. You need to go through those emotions. Your emotions with money need to disappear, and the only way how that will happen is by losing and winning money. After that, you get used to money disappearing and coming and it start losing his power. But then, out of nowhere, hello, who is there? My emotions will come running back towards you. What I am saying is that emotions are unlikely to disappear, so we need to get control over them. With this book, I try to help you getting control over those emotions. By gaining control over your feelings and emotions, you can make more rational decisions and improve your trading and investment outcomes significantly. Creating awareness. To succeed in the financial markets, especially while trading, it's crucial to understand how emotions affect your decisions. Trust me, emotions do more harm than good while investing and trading. In the real world, emotions make us human and emotions are allowed to be there. I have written a book about life fulfillment and how to achieve it. In that book, I tell everyone that emotions are the most beautiful thing if you let it do its purpose, because emotions are mechanisms protecting us and guiding us to the right path. Let's say you are feeling down and bored. That has a reason to trigger you to get into action. That why feeling bored isn't bad at all, because your brain will be activated to find some purpose in this life. So real life, don't push your emotions away only while trading and investing. Then your emotions will fuck up all your investments when you let them, so please try to shut them off. Money is trash mindset. Money is being printed by the hour. We can't eat it. It doesn't buy us happiness, and inflation makes the paper thinner and thinner each time you get it in your hands. So why in hell should we let money ruin our emotion well-being? And that's the mindset you should develop. A lot of people look at money and handle it weak emotion, save it for a bad day. You have to understanding that money is just a piece of paper or a digit on your bank account. We receive money for a service or a product so we can buy the thing we want. I already have written a full book about the economy and money, if you want to know or please, for Economics Made Simple. For now, we continue with this thought. Money are like international coupons to buy what we want, and that's all it is. So if you start losing big, please keep this in mind. Ask yourself, am I healthy? Do I have food on the table and a roof over my head? Yes, well then nothing can go wrong. If you do that, your blood pressure will go down and you can start to think clearly again. When you feel more relaxed, you can make the right decision. Chapter 2. The Awakening. So, money is trash and so are emotions, and what is next, you'd ask? What I want to do with this is to let you take a moment to reflect on how specific emotions have influenced your trading results. Want you to reflect on your current losses and if you handled them right. Think about your recent losses. Did you manage them effectively? Well, did you Were there moments when emotions got the better of you during your trades? Imagine if you had remained calm and kept a clear mind. Would the outcomes have been different? And that's where I came in to help with this book, to make the right decision when it's needed by canceling the emotion and only start to act rationally. Rational decisions are mostly creating better and steadier returns. Common emotions. Emotions during trading and also investing, of course, are very common. You're not strange when you have them. We have several emotions we are going to discuss. But first, where are emotions coming from? In the past, our emotions were essential for survival. For example, fear helped our ancestors avoid danger, and greed motivated them to gather enough resources for tough times. Hope kept them trying new things, while regret helped them learn from mistakes. Back then, these emotions were crucial for staying alive. However, in today's world, especially in trading and investing, these same emotions can sometimes hold us back. Fear can make us miss good opportunities, greed can lead to risky decisions, hope can make us overly optimistic, and regret or FOMO can cause us to chase losses. Understanding that our emotions were once vital for survival, but can now hinder our decision-making, already makes you a better trader or investor. Recognizing this helps you manage these emotions better and make more rational choices. But do you know how your brain operates? How those emotions are being triggered? Well, let me explain this to you. Our brain, the roots of our emotion. The brain is our most valuable and important organ in the human body. However, the brain is very complex and only a few people fully understand it. Still, we will try to understand the brain together. The brain is made up of neurons, also known as nerve cells. There are billions of these neurons in the brain, each connected to many other neurons, creating a huge data network. These connections are some of the most complex structures known in the universe so far. The connections between neurons allow us to walk, write, think, and also regulate functions like breathing, blood pressure, and body temperature. Your brain acts as the control center of your body and thus of your life. In other words, your brain is the source of movement and memory. The brain is also the organ that controls our emotions and influences our actions. Emotions are triggered when preset norms and values are exceeded. This is essential for our survival instinct. Emotions are not always fully controllable. This is due to learning processes in your brain and pre-programmed data. Fortunately, you can learn how to manage your emotions and how to categorize them. Let's look at the definition of emotion. What is an emotion, really? An emotion is a physical/brain process that can show itself outwardly, allowing a person to express themselves. Think of blushing, sweating, shivering, or crying. These emotions are detected in your parietal lobe and then converted into useful information that regulates your behavior in the frontal part of your brain. When you are not aware of your emotions, they can influence you as a person. But wouldn't it be much better if it were the other way around? Becoming aware of your emotions is essential, and that is exactly what we want to achieve in this book. This way, you can categorize your emotions and influence your behavior. Acting out of emotion is not always the best choice and is not always wise. As difficult as it may be, emotions can be managed. This doesn't mean you should suppress your emotions, quite the opposite. What I mean is that you should regulate them. Sometimes, getting angry right away is not the most sensible reaction. It might be better to wait until the intensity of the anger has decreased before expressing it. Of course, emotions are also valuable. Acting from emotion is usually good because it creates an authentic and sincere person, but not everyone can handle overwhelming emotions well. That's why, in many cases, it's wise to think about your emotions before expressing them. Excessive joy and overwhelming love can sometimes be experienced as suffocating. So here too, try to express your emotions in moderation. In reality, there are no bad emotions. Sadness and fear are also beautiful emotions that deserve to exist. All emotions should be felt. For your personal growth, it is essential to listen to your emotions and then process them. Listen to your emotions. What are they telling you? Do you want to continue? Thank you for listening to the free part of my audiobook. Do you want to read the complete book? Please go to my Etsy page via the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe and follow my channel for more books to come.